Meeting right behind us, back there in that brown door, are the Senate Republicans. They are having a lunch, their daily lunch, where they sit around and they try and talk about, normally it's policy. This is about rescuing the entire economy and the healthcare system. It is a crunch time here. They are trying to come together and get a deal done by Monday.
The Secretary of the Treasury has indicated it's important for us to be on the Senate floor and to pass a measure on Monday.
It is a massive, massive effort, and they are racing against the clock.
We broke up into 4 groups on a bipartisan basis to work on different aspects of the bill that we're putting together.
There are 4 working groups. One is trying to tackle the health crisis, what to do about hospital beds and then the shortage there, masks, ventilators.
We need a Marshall Plan for hospitals. This bill hardly gives hospitals any money at all.
The second group is working on industry failure, essentially airlines, the leisure industry, hotels, these things that employ millions of Americans that are essentially being told they cannot function right now. Third is direct cash payments to individuals. The unemployment system is just not built to handle this much of a surge in unemployment.
We need a full unemployment insurance so that when you're laid off, you get paid your full salary, you can get on unemployment quickly.
And the fourth and final one is the small business component, where they are trying to save and rescue all these small businesses, whether it's a bar, restaurant. They're in a race against time, and not just against the Wall Street markets opening up. They're in a race against their own time here in this building, the Russell office building, and across the street is the Capitol, where we've already seen 2 members of the House of Representatives test positive for coronavirus. There is a fear that the virus could spread enough inside the Capitol, essentially to make the Capitol uninhabitable. There is no plan in place for how they can work remotely, vote remotely, how they can hold committee hearings remotely. It's just a very technical process. They looked at it a few years back during the H1N1 outbreak. There was really preliminary discussions about what would we do if that hit America. The really biggest overview and overhaul of the continuity of Congress happened after 9/11 and 18 and a half years ago. And at that point, they were really focused on an enemy from the outside, a plane flying into the Capitol, somebody exploding a bomb by the Capitol, somebody putting chemical weapons throughout the Capitol, and then being able to reconstitute Congress somewhere else. They weren't thinking about doing it remotely back then.